Not everybody in Iran is celebrating. That's right, reports suggest protests have emerged in multiple cities and the anger. It is directed at Iranian leaders involved in the negotiations here. Can you think about that irony for a second? A deal designed to reduce tensions internationally, it is creating tension domestically. Well, many supporters, they believe that Iran is giving away too much. Others worry about the future role of the whole Strait of Hormuz. Some fear national interests are being compromised, and so demonstrations have just begun. Crowds have gathered, slogans have been raised, political pressure, it is now building. Well, here protesters argue that Iran should not make major concessions in exchange for promises that may or may not be fulfilled in future. Here some demonstrators, they have reportedly called for the resignation of senior officials involved in the negotiations here. Well, their message quite simple. They believe Iran deserves a stronger deal, and this highlights an important reality. Governments negotiate agreements, but nations must live with the consequences. And if enough people they oppose a deal, leaders can suddenly find themselves under a lot of pressure. Yet, even as protesters they gather in Iran, a completely different challenge, it is emerging from Israel. In the meantime, the U.S. President, Mr. Donald Trump, he is presenting the reported agreement as a major achievement. Supporters see it as a proof that diplomacy can succeed where confrontation failed. They argue that reopening trade routes, reducing tension, and avoiding another war, it benefits everybody, not just the West Asia, but the entire world economy. But let's flip the coin here. Critics, they are asking different questions. Who gained more? Who made bigger concessions? Who got the better deal? Well, these debates, they are happening across television, studios, government offices, think tanks, and diplomatic circles. Some say Iran gained significant economic relief and that too at a very critical point. Others argue that the agreement, it places important limits on Tehran's activities and therefore it serves American interest. And then there is another question. Will this agreement survive the political pressure? Because let's be honest here, history has shown that peace agreements, they often face resistance long after they are announced. A lot of people, a lot of groups, political opponents, regional allies and security experts, they may all have different opinion about this deal. Basically, a document, it can be signed in a conference room. But public opinion, that is a different battlefield. Winning support at home, it is often harder than winning support abroad. And now here is that becoming more obvious than inside Iran itself.